In this video, we will see how to install PostgreSQL 16 on Red Hat 10. So for that, we need a Linux machine. Okay. So what we will do, we will create a machine on AWS. So let's start. Here it is my AWS EC2 home screen. From here, I will launch an instance. So click on launch, and here you need to type a server name. So in my case, I am putting it PostgreSQL 16 as a name of server. You can type anything. Okay. And here it is like loading. There are multiple operating systems, so from here you need to select Red Hat. Okay, and you can see this is a free tier only, Red Hat Linux 10 machine. It is available for free tier, so you can test it for learning purpose. And this is the details like AMI, publish date, username. This is a username for this machine. Okay, and here you can select the size. Currently by default it is T2, so it is having only 1 CPU, 1 GB memory, so it is not enough. So I will go with little bit higher version. T2 small is 2 GB and T2 medium is 4 GB. So I will go with T2 medium. Okay, as per your requirement you can select in your working environment whatever it is a need. Okay, and here you need to create a key pair to access the instance. So there is no existing key pair, we will create a new one. Here you can type any name for this key pair. I typed the same and I will download it PPK only. So create key pair, it will automatically download. Okay, here it is creating security group. You can select any existing one or you can create new one as per your need, and allow SSH traffic from anyone. This is 00 means anywhere. You can also use some custom settings as per your need. Here we need to provide hard disk, so 30 GB we can use in free tier, so it is enough for testing purpose. Okay, so I will give 30 GB and no need to do anything. Just click on launch. So it will launch an EC2 instance in few minutes. It will not take much time. You can directly monitor it from here, running instance. Okay, and here you can see it is an instance. It is already terminated one instance, and this one is R, so it is pending for. It will take few minutes and it will be ready. So now you can see a machine is ready. Instance stage is running and status check 2 by 2. That means it is fully ready now. So I will just check this and we will see the details about this instance, complete detail, instance ID, everything about this instance we can see here. Okay, so what I will copy from here, I will copy public IP. Okay, just click on it, copy. Let's minimize it and open the putty where we are accessing this instance, putty. Okay, if you don't have putty, you can download it from the Google and just save this session using this IP address. You can give any name. Okay, SSH authentication and credentials. Credential we will use that download the key which we downloaded in the during the instance creation. So this is the key. Open it and go back to the session and you can save it. Now let me open it. Here it is. I can accept and see this is the login screen. So as I see for this AWS instance, the default user is EC2 user. And you can see we are correct logged in properly, right? So now what I need to do, just check. Now we will follow the steps. Okay, let me clear from it. Now we will follow our steps. So first step is check username, but before that, currently we are logged in using EC2 user. So what you need to do, you need to switch to root user, sudo switch to switch hyphen. Now you can see here uname hyphen a, or basically you can see here it is a root user, right? So we are already logged in. Now follow the steps. Just check the kernel version and details. Uname hyphen a, here you can type uname hyphen a. So see, this is the Linux machine and this is every details, right? GNU Linux, this everything you know about on your machine. Now step first, add PostgreSQL 16 repository. Okay, it's PostgreSQL official M repository to Linux 10. So on Linux machine you can simply install this repository RPM. Okay, copy it and make sure you are logged in using root user. So here it is installing, right? And see complete, correct. Now what, disable the default PostgreSQL module to prevent conflict. Is there any default PostgreSQL module, we will disable that so that it will not conflict that, right? See, it is also complete, correct. Now install PostgreSQL 16. So to install, what we need to sudo uninstall by PostgreSQL server. This is the 16 version. This is the command. Okay. See, it is getting installed and within seconds it will be complete. See, completed, right? Now step third, initialize and start PostgreSQL server. So this is the command to initialize and start it. Okay. Initializing database. Okay. Status is okay. Now enable PostgreSQL to start automatically on boot. Whenever server will get reboot, it will automatically start the PostgreSQL. Okay, created siblings, right? So this command is for that. Now start PostgreSQL service. So what we will start PostgreSQL service. Now check status of PostgreSQL service which we started. See, these services are running currently, so everything is fine for now. Okay, now switch to the PostgreSQL user for database operations. Now what we'll do, currently we are logged in using root user. So what we'll do now, we will connect to the Postgres user. This is the default user, right, for database, just like in Oracle SSDB and something like sudo -i u Postgres. So now you can see the username is Postgres in front of, like, instead of root, right? So now we will perform all database related operation using this user. So what we will do, we will create a database, sample database. Okay, so this is the command to create sample DB on PostgreSQL Linux machine. So psql -c create database sample DB. So this is database created. Okay, now what we will do, we will create a table in the database. Okay, so database table is already created. We will insert some record so that we can test it, right? See, insert record already inserted. Now we can select star from this table employee. See, there are 3 records we inserted, and those are, we can see it, right? Now there is a default database, default sample database of PostgreSQL. They people, like, created for official purpose, just to test it. So what we will do, we will download that database and try to restore that. This dvdrental is a default database. So what we will do, we will download it, okay, from official website, and we will try to restore that database inside this. Okay, so this is the first step which we have created and tested the database. Now let me show you how to download that. So this is the command, okay, to download that. Okay, cal-o https. So it is automatically downloaded now. Now what we will do, we will try to unzip that. See, ls-lrt. See, I can see here, right? But unzip, it will not work here. Unzip, if you try to unzip this, it will not work. Command not found. For that, you need to install unzip. Okay, so this is the command to install unzip. Sudo yum install -y unzip. So, but it is asking for password. So what we need to do, we need to go back to the root user, because everything which is related to system we can use from root user only, right? Root user is having high level permission. So sudo yum install. So this is completed. Now we will go back and go back to the Postgres user. Okay, see here ls-lrth. Okay, this is the G, and what we will do, unzip this downloaded one. Okay, sudo -i u Postgres. Sorry, unzip directly, you can use unzip. Okay, see, it is already unzipped. Now ls-lrth. See, this is the tar file. Okay, now what we'll do, this is the tar file. So there are multiple commands. If you got this, like, .tar file executed, then you can use this command. So I kept multiple commands. So our file is on a .tar. So what I will do, I will restore this database into my database, correct? But before that, we need to create a database inside this, right? Then only I can restore. So this is the command to create database. So we will create the same database, dvdrental. Okay, so this is the command to create database, and here let me put create database, right? Database already created. Now this is the command to restore the database which we have already downloaded in tar format. Okay, restore dvdrental. So everything is restored now. The data sample database is installed. Now we can see the list of available databases. So this is the command to list the database. Currently, see, PostgreSQL is the default database, and dvdrental we have created currently, right? And there are some temple databases which created by default. Okay, but this database I created, and this database we have created for restored, correct? Every details about the database. Now check and connect and check the sample query from the dvdrental. So this is the command psql -c dvdrental database, and we are connecting to this one of the table which is available, correct? See, 1000 we are getting result, 1000 count, right? Now what we'll do, currently I have connected from the Linux, right? If we are connecting to interactive cell PowerShell, so you need to type psql here, then it will connect to the interactive cell Postgres, correct? Now here also you can type some commands, like, L for list of the databases. Some commands may be changed for interactive cell, and connect to the DVD sample if you want to connect any database. So here I am connecting to DVD rental. You are now connected to the database, correct? And here you can list all the tables which is available in DVD rental. Okay, see, these are the tables already available. Now list all users of DVD rental. Okay, so these are the users which are currently available. Okay, sorry, this was not copied. Let me put all users and role. So these are the role name. This is the Postgres role name, and these are the users currently. Okay, and you can also check the current user which you logged in Postgres, right? And describe a table structure. So if you want to describe a table structure, you can see like that. See, table is described like, this is the table, complete details and indexes, foreign key, reference key, trigger, everything about table, right? You can describe like that. In Oracle, we describe the ESC command, but here you can see like, this, like this. And exit, you can type Q or you can type exit directly. So let me try from exit. Okay, so this was the basic installation. In this tutorial, what we did, we just created a Linux machine or AWS, and then we installed or PostgreSQL 16, and we tried many commands like, to check database, tables, connecting users, everything. So, no problem, I will share this document in the video description so that you can go through it and test it in your environment.